What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Second Passport. Today we're going to cover a question I get a lot, and that is, how can I avoid getting gringoed when I come to Ecuador or another Latin country or whatever looking for property? Gringoed, or in other words, avoid gringo pricing, inflated prices just for gringos. First, we have to cover, do gringo prices really exist? And my answer is yes, just like everywhere in the world, but it's not that intense in Ecuador compared to other places I've been, aka Egypt. Try going there as a foreigner, see what it's like just to constantly getting scammed. That was my experience anyway. So let's take a look. Do they exist? Yes. So the question naturally becomes how to avoid them, how to avoid these inflated for gringo only prices. And the answer might surprise you, and it's unfortunate, and I might tick some people off by this. And just like any answer, it's not 100%. There are some good apples out there, but this is what I've seen. And anyone who has searched for property extensively in a place like Ecuador knows it's true. You know it's true, okay? You know it's true, but nobody really wants to say it. So the best way to quickly avoid gringo prices is to avoid gringo sellers of property, right? Once it's been bought up by a North American, chances are prices just went way up. It's unfortunate that we do this to our own people, but we do, right? It's the reality. It's the truth, and that's what I try to cover on this channel. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. And you should also avoid gringo realtors. Now, I'm going to piss some people off with this too, and avoid those for gringo, by gringo gated communities or housing projects. Also, right, if you want to avoid these gringo prices. Also, you want to avoid Ecuadorians who maybe speak perfect English and have lived in the States for a while. Probably want to avoid them too. They're usually not much better. But like everything, there's always an exception to the rule. And that is, in this case, expat fire sales, right? It happens a lot. Expats move down here from North America, Canada, US, and they expect to live a really long time down here, maybe the rest of their life. And just like most people that move to Ecuador, they're in and out within 3 to 5 years. Something usually happens either here or up there that forces them to move out. And what happened? They thought they were smart or something. They bought in. They don't listen to people like me. They bought in hard. They bought in quick. They bought in heavy. And now they have to unload everything quick. You can get some really good deals, right, from these people, especially as well on furniture and stuff like that too. Amazing place to furnish your house. Right. So the big question becomes, do Ecuadorians charge gringo prices? Of course they do if they think they can, so yes and no. But from a lot of Ecuadorians that I've met, no, not really. They didn't up the price when they saw I was a gringo. And I've tested it. I've had Ecuadorians call and I've called just to see. And no, but a lot of the people I've bought from are like these really super local, rural, simple folk, older people, named with names like Dionisio, Olarte, Domingo. I can go on and on. That these names that don't even really exist anymore. They don't really think like this. They have a price in their mind. Maybe they need a tractor or something. It's happened to me, and they price their property at the price of the tractor. And these are some of the best deals you can find in a place like Ecuador, right? Now, you might call a place and it's Ecuadorian, it's being sold by an Ecuadorian, and it might be a crazy number, just insane, super expensive. And that's probably not a gringo price. What it is are these, there's a lot of wealthy Ecuadorians that own a lot of land, right? They price it super high and they don't even care if they ever sell or not. And usually they don't. It just stays for sale for months, years, sometimes decades, the same property still for sale because they don't care. They don't care. They're rich. They don't care. If you're worried about it, then have an Ecuadorian call for you if you see a property advertised until you know the price. Once you know the price, then you can take over the negotiation and visit the property from there, once you hear that price. So what's the best way to property hunt in a place like Ecuador or Latin America? Well, I did do a full ebook on this topic. In the description below, there's a link to it. I did a full ebook on this if you want the full rundown of how to find the best deals in a place like Ecuador. But basically, as you probably already know, there's no MLS, so don't look online in English for properties in Ecuador. I've actually not done it for years because it's useless. If you want to find the best deals available, local prices, I'd come down first, right? Never buy just sight unseen in a foreign country. I'd come down first and I'd find an area you like, city you like, town you like. Then I'd narrow it down to the neighborhood. Then I'd narrow it down to the building or the block that you like. And then I would go and just, believe it or not, just hang out on the block, talk to people, walk around, drive around, look for signs for sale, right? And go from there. That's how you're going to find some of the best deals. Some of them, just hanging out, meeting people from the area, you'll find they're not even advertised, but they are, in fact, for sale or for rent, right? These are some of the best deals you can find. If you've property hunted in Ecuador, you know this, right? Just like I do. And I would also suggest, as it says here, rent first, make some local friends, then ask them to help with your search. Ecuadorians don't want to see you get gringoed. Most of them. They will really help you out. They're really, really decent people that you should give it a shot, and they want to see you. Once they get to know you just a little bit, they'll look out for you. They'll look out for you. And another thing you could do is search online in Spanish. In Spanish, on a few of the sites that you'll find the most properties. One is olx.com.ec. It has a ton of property on there for sale and a bunch of other stuff in Ecuador too. So that's it. I'm Mr. Second Passport. This is how you avoid gringo prices. Take care.